Hello everyone and welcome to the latest episode of Book Time with Elvis with me, Mark, and the continuation of our hashtag Reading Europe 2021 challenge. And these are the updates for match day 14 and the first matches for the last 16 of the Euro 2020 competition. If you don't want to know the scores, of course, stop listening or watching and I'll go through the scores of the matches with a little report from each one, as well as what the result means for our participants. I'll also mention what matches are coming up later on today. So, as I said, the first set of the last 16 matches kicked off yesterday. First up was Wales, drawn by the Reading Writing Life, and they are joined by Knitting Books, etc., whose own team Turkey was knocked out in the group stage. So, versus Denmark, which was drawn originally by Rambling Raconteur, and he's been joined by Remembered Reads, as their team was also knocked out in the last round. So this game was good for Wales, at least for about 10 minutes, and then they kind of fell apart. They ended up being thumped 4-0 by Denmark. They also finished the game with only 10 men. They were a bit unfortunate in terms of the refereeing decisions that went against them. However, it was not really enough to negate the drubbing that Wales received. So the better team did win, and that better team was Denmark. So Wales are out of the competition, and the reading result for this means that it's now a bit crowded in LegoLand, as Rambling Raconteur and Remembered Reads are now joined in their support of Denmark by the Reading Writing Life and Knitting Books, etc. So there are now 4 readers assigned to the Team Denmark, so far our biggest team. We'll see what happens later on today. The second match is Italy, drawn by Soggy Expat Book Nerd, versus Austria, drawn by Aaron Facer. No one else had joined them so far. So this was a 2-1 victory for Italy. The first half was quite dull, to be honest, but things did pick up in the second half with Austria on the attack. Unfortunately, they had a goal disallowed, but they were able to hold on to secure the 0-0 draw and force the game to extra time. Italy made good of the depth and variety they had on their bench by bringing on a lot of substitutions and therefore fresh legs for the extra time period. And it paid off because Italy went on to score 2 goals. Austria was able to pull one back, though, through their substitute, but they still went down 2-1 before the end of extra time, thus losing the match. Though they did score the first goal against Italy that anyone has scored in around 19 hours of match time. So that's pretty good going for Austria. The reading result for this is that Aaron Facer will now join Soggy Expat Book Nerd in her support of Italy, or following of Italy. Today we have the following matches. First up will be the Netherlands, drawn by Cozy Reading and Quaker Cats, versus the Czech Republic, drawn by Very Literary Carrie. So one of those two, by the end of today, will have joined the other one in their team. So it remains, of course, to be seen who that will be. And the second game is Belgium, drawn by Another Bibliophile Reads, and Faith and Books, as her team Finland was knocked out in the last round. So there's 2 there, and Belgium takes on Revenant Reads' Portugal. So that will be a fantastic game. I think there'll be 2 excellent games today, so I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you very much for your time. I hope you're all having a good weekend, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another roundup. Take care, everyone.